Alright, and we're back. Today's video is not about my truck, it's about me shortening my toolbox for work because I have a mess in there, and the goal is to make it smaller so I have less space, or enough space just for the tools that I carry in there, and cannot throw extra shit in there because it begins to make it a mess. And as you can see, my truck is a mess from job after job after job after job after job. It just gets dirty. It's like about 2-3 weeks ago I cleaned it out. It's time to clean it out again, so this time clean it out, make the toolbox smaller, clean on my truck. I won't record me actually putting another tools out first to remove this box because I have no machine or nothing to pull it out, so I'm screwed. My truck's there sitting right now. I will be getting back to that soon, but first I really got to get this done and make it a floating toolbox. Alright, so I went ahead, got it cleaned out. Well, toolbox cleaned out, as you guys can see. Still gotta clean out all this shit out. Gotta clean up space over there in my garage so that I could go ahead and put my welder inside. Well, not my welder, but I mean my toolbox inside, and start cutting it and cleaning everything inside because it's getting dark, so I don't think I'll be able to get to anything today, but pretty sure I'll start to it tomorrow early morning. Get it done, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and first clean this out and then get to cracking on my box, because if I want to drive around, I don't want to have this mess in my truck. Alright, so used to see, sweeped it out, straps, bars, little tools, track, little grabbers that we use for picking up syringes, needles that people leave in the abandoned houses, wire cutters and things like that, more straps. I don't care, I'm not throwing them away, just gonna leave them outside. So, goats. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's basically it. We'll be going over to my box right now, set up a spot where I can put my camera, and then probably even start cutting it just today so that tomorrow do a little bit of cutting and we'll finish it. Alright, so I got one off. We'll be using these for cubbies in the inside, and then I'll grind them down, paint them and all, and do all the good things to it to fit inside the toolbox. Has little sliders. Currently working on removing the second one, so
I will go ahead and get a grind pad just to grind these down, fix it up. and there it is. So you guys can see I did one. I think that's enough. I'll go ahead and knock out this one really quick off the camera.
And I think we'll be good for tonight. So that's it, you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Alright, so I already measured it out. Just ready to start cutting it. Maybe getting a little bit loud, may rattle a bit, but let's give it a shot. So I got one cut done. So I'll go ahead and just finish marking all these, cut it off of the video, because obviously it's not much. And then once I get to the welding, I'll actually record all the welding process and get it done. Just trying to knock this out quick, because I don't have a tripod yet. So I've been using this, putting this little gap for it to get stuck and be held there. So I'm gonna knock this out and we'll be back. So took a little trip to Harbor Freight. Got a flat disc, my cutoff wheels, the holder. See if it really helps around, because I always just lay it down. Also, what's next is I'm gonna clean this all off with the flat disc. Then I got my cutoff wheels to cut this off all the way around. Then I'm gonna cut out the corners, fold it in a bit wards, angle them in. Then I'm gonna just force it in over here and weld it all along the edge. It will be good. Gotta clean up the edges all along here. All that. Let's just pair it back up here. Alright, So I got a mess around me. It's about that time for me to start tacking it up, tapping it around, fitting it up. But before I continue on, I want you guys to check out what I'm using. Got this while it was on sale. It was like 30 something bucks plus 20% off, knocked down to 20 something dollars. Normally like 30, almost 40 bucks. Self-tinting one. It's a bit dirty, but only used it like once or twice to weld up my truck that's over there. But so I'm using a 125 Chicago welder. Got it from Harbor Freight. Was on sale for like 98 bucks plus another 20% off. Got it for like 80 something dollars. Does the trick. Haven't had any problems with it. I'm gonna go ahead and set it up because it needs some wire in it. But we'll be back. Start dropping some welds. So gone and tacked little things here and there. Bigger welds, you can see. It's not the best, but hey. I'll go ahead and I'll start actually welding in this whole thing. And we'll get a few clips of me putting some lines down, a good section of lines, and then you guys will get the idea on how good I am or if I'm not good or not, you know, in the very beginning. Then by the time I'm finished, I'll take another clip and see if my welds got any better or not. But this was an old KNAACK box. Got it from an auction for, I believe it was $100 with dumbbell lights, extension cords, and some few other items I got with it. And I got tired of having that big box in the back of my truck, so I'm going to go ahead and then cut these off. There's this whole bracket onto this side right here, so it sits a bit lower in the truck, but not the best tacks, but some are good, some aren't. I'm not worried. Once I go ahead and actually get the welds down, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to cover them up.
Got the best gloves for it.
Okay, so you guys can see this was the last side that I welded. And look, some parts got better, some no. Not the best. Still gotta finish that, like half of it, but go ahead and primer it. And so go ahead. Give me a second. Stands. Let's see what I'm gonna do. So basically, just to I have to get it. Went ahead, gave it a first layer. I'm gonna go ahead and regrind from here on back this way. I'll finish it tomorrow. You have to see the first layer of paint. I had to fill in the hole that was right there. But obviously the welds won't be able to see after the paint. But will look good afterwards. Doesn't look too bad. That's it for today.